Okay, say hi. Because it's not up to subscribe.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
Period.
Hey, yo, Hobbs, is this thing on?
There's a squirrel. We're hanging out. Same as Buddy. Hey, Buddy. My shot. I don't really know.
There's an ant on your...
Today, we are going to be talking about my first semester at college. Hey guys, it's your girl MeloD. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you came back, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate you. I genuinely appreciate you. If you're new here, please do the needful. Like, subscribe, and comment. If you're old here and you have not done the needful, I really don't know why you keep coming back and you don't want to subscribe. Probably because I've been so inconsistent. But just to subscribe. Yeah, so today we're gonna be talking about my first semester at Stony Brook, Stony Brook, SBU. Go see wolves. We're gonna talk about it right now. I have a notebook just to make sure I don't miss out anything I want to talk about. I'm making this video to reflect and recap on what my first semester was like, mostly because I actually did not vlog enough. I don't think I vlogged enough. I definitely made vlogs. One of them I'm not gonna post them. Other ones I might post. I'm because when I was watching the footage back on these vlogs, and I edited them really late first of all, and I was like, this person, when I started school, I was like, it's not the same person, no. It's not the same, and it wasn't too real to me, and I was like, no, I don't want to post this on the internet like months later after I know how everything actually played out. I don't think that makes sense. So I just wanted to tell you what was going on, especially since I was like very inconsistent. Like, you guys got very old vlogs, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about my first semester as a college student, as a student of a university, as a student of this great institution, Stony. Before we actually get into it, like really get into it, I've divided this video into different sectors because that's the way I thought of my life as I was going through those months. I divided into 4 sections, and that's my academic life, social life, my personal life, and passion projects. I think that's the best way for me to explain that. All of these were affected negatively. All of them were affected negatively, but we can always grow from our L's because we don't take losses, we take lessons. We don't take losses, we take lessons, period, because I will not be defeated. So let's start with our academic life. When it came to my academic life, that first semester, I'm not going to lie, it took me a while to understand that I was a student. Like, it did not enter my brain like I'm in school. I don't know why. It just didn't until like the middle of the semester or something like that. I was like, wow, like I'm in school. I need you to understand where I'm coming from. Like, I was doing the work, I was doing the assignments, I was there, you know what I mean? I was getting stuff done, but I wasn't doing it as proactively as I should have. I was just like, I was just doing. I was just like, yeah, I'm here. You know, I would wake up, do my entire morning routine, change twice. I'm not even joking. Like, I would wear one clothes to the dining hall, come back, change again to go to classes, be stressed and tired, and come back. And it wasn't like I wasn't operating like a scholar. I was just operating as I have my own space, because I haven't had my own space in a while. Like, yeah, in a while. So I was like, I have my own space, decorating my room, making sure everything was good for me. And that's not a bad thing, right? But it took me a while to get into it, especially since my classes were not related to my major. And to graduate, but they weren't related to my major. In case you didn't know, oh, I don't think I said this. So yeah, I did a second major. I knew I was going to have the second major before I entered school, but I ended up doing it, yeah, when I could, because yeah. But I am an economics major and I am a globalization studies and international relations major. So none of my classes have to do with that. But learning is good, you know what I mean? Knowledge is not bad. But at the same time, like I just didn't care. I was like, oh my god, I'm here, like I'm here again. Like I just want to go. I wasn't like, it wasn't, you know, when you're learning something that you really care about and you're like, that zeal is in there. Yeah, it was not there. I was like, I just want to go. That was me. So there was like a lack of motivation there. I did not put as much effort as I knew I could have. I'm definitely capable of more. And honestly, my grades at the end of the semester, I'm very grateful to God for them. I am very grateful to God for them. I'm grateful because like I'm very happy with my grades. I did not fail a class, praise God. My grades were not bad at all. Actually, they were pretty good. But I know that they could definitely be better. I just want to thank God. Because because that was my fear. Towards the end of the semester, I was scared, terrified, devastated. I'm not even joking. I was emotionally stressed. I was emotionally downcast. I was so confused. I'm not even joking. Especially that math class, oh my, the way I used to be stressed because when it was our homework you would do like Thursday at 4 p.m. I was stressed though. Every week before Thursday, the way like my body would like not be okay, like I would not be okay, like my head would be okay, my head would be banging at the back of my head, math assignment, and I was like, oh my god, I don't even know what's going on. I don't understand. I'm confused. But obviously I went to office hours as a student. I went to office hours, I got that fixed, but like imagine the stress. I was like, no, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I want to thank God for like just coming into me and being like, okay, you can go here, you can go there, ask that person for help, figure it out, you know what I mean, to get me through. That's what I was doing. I was trying to survive. You know when people say they're living life, I was surviving. That's what that was, honestly. And I'm so grateful that I ended up with the grades I did, because like failing a class in college can like harm you. And obviously if you fail a class, like you get survived, like you just have to keep going, like you can't just stop. But like try not to be in that situation, because when you're in that situation, like it's not even good. I didn't even know, because I was like, I don't want to fail, because I didn't want anybody to ask and then I have to say that I failed. Like I just didn't want to say it. I feel like I'm my own African parent, like the stereotypical African parent, because like I'm like, can't do better, don't fail, do not fail. Like I don't want to fail, but like I don't think I was even putting in that much effort. But like I'm so scared of failure. Well, I don't claim this for myself now, but back then I was the unmotivated, ambitious student, and those two combo is very bad. Imagine you're ambitious, but now you don't want to do the work. It's so stressful. Very bad. So I was like, I didn't want to say that I failed, because I was like, how can you send somebody to school? How can you like be like, oh wow, like my child is in college, and then I don't come and fail? I just didn't want to say that. And that was my biggest fear. But man, there's so many other things to be scared about. There are so many other things to be scared about. I didn't know how much failing in class could harm you until like during winter break, like the school send you, okay, this is, you fulfilled all your credits, so your financial aid is okay. This and I did not know that. I didn't know. I'm not even joking. I didn't know. I'm not even joking. I had no idea. And you know these things, but they're not even registering. Because let me tell you how your grades. Let me just. This is not even advice. This is just just in case you didn't knew too. If you didn't knew too, let me tell you so that you can knew, so that we can knew together. Bro, if you fail a class, that could mess up your financial aid. You might not receive as much as you're getting from the government. That can mess up your scholarships. That can mess up your mental. Cause like, I'm pretty sure if you're in school, you probably want to pass. I'm just assuming. That's normal. You probably want to pass. So like, that could ruin your mental state. And then like, if your parents hear that you fail, cause I'm pretty sure if all of that changes, maybe your parents could know, like, you know, in the event that they are involved in your educational process, school fees will go up. So they will be like, what's going on? Why? Money is more. Why did money increase? They're gonna be worried about you. And it's not like, okay, your parents, well, I'm not sure about everybody's thing, but like, because they're so worried, they're gonna get mad because they're like, you okay? But like, they don't even know how to express the are you okay? So it's like, what did you do? Why did you do that? Yeah, if you're in college, please attempt not to fail a whole class. Don't do that. Don't fail a whole class. It's okay to take a few L's, but please don't fail a whole class. If that has already happened to you, well, just redeem yourself, because what are you going to do now? It has already happened. You can definitely get it. It's definitely correctable, because correctable. I don't know the right word for it. Correctable. It can be corrected. Definitely take the class again, but that's not it, because like, at least in this country, it's hard. It ruins everything. I'm not even joking. Like, I always thought like, okay, if I fail the class, I'll take it again. And that's what I was worried about. I was like, I don't want to take this class again because I don't even like them. I did not even like them the first time. I don't want to be this class again. I don't want to say anybody that I failed. That's what I was worried about too. Everything will just be affected. You now have to take the class again. And I feel like there are only so many times you can take a class again. Like, I feel like there's a limit. I'm not exactly sure. I should probably go and check. But I feel like there might be a limit, which is also strange. Everything is strange. Everything is just strange. So overall, we give glory to the Lord. To God be the glory. I'm just going to give all the glory to him, because I'm just so grateful. Because the way I was stressed about all my classes. I remember I thought I was going to fail a class, and then at the end I wasn't even failing. I was like, oh. Because college is stressful on its own, so I really did not want to fail. And I did not. But I know what to do now to make it better, and I'm going to do it. Yay. Moving on. Oh yeah, let's talk about my social life. Non-existent. And let me explain to you why. So, you know, when you're watching all these college advice videos, they're like, be yourself, you'll make friends. I don't know why I thought that it was going to be okay to not be myself. And I'm not saying that I was pretending or putting a mask on, but I think I was actually trying to change. I came into college and I was like, I'm not gonna be an introvert, I'm gonna be an extrovert. I just walked in, I was like, I'm gonna be an extrovert, and I'm going to talk to people, I'm going to be in everyone's face, I'm going to make friends. And I did it too. I did it for like a good amount of weeks. I was talking to people, actually that first week, I was saying hi to people, and when I told people that, oh, I'm actually pretending, they were like, really? Like, apparently I did this well. Like, I was really going to people saying, hi, how are you? I like your me. I was talking to everybody. I was just everywhere. Just hi. Hey. But when you're not an extrovert, you're not an extrovert. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being an introvert. It's just that I was scared of not making or meeting people. And look at me now. No social life. An introvert is just as valuable as an extrovert. And being the introvert that I am by nature, there came a point where I literally could not resist my introvert nature. So like when I crashed, I crashed, and for the whole semester too. Because I just could not. I was like, I don't want to go anywhere. I was okay with like talking to people, but I was like, I want to do it when I'm ready. And I did not know when I was going to be ready. I was really just trying to assemble each piece of my life, especially with that academic part. I was like, I can't be talking to people, I can't be around other people, because I want to do my assignments and I want to work on my assignment. Hold on, because I haven't talked about this part yet, but everything connected. I want to do my assignment so that I could work on a passion project. And I not only do I want to work on my passion project, I want to make sure that I'm working on my my personal life and me too. So I was like, how am I going to be talking to people and doing this? On top of that, I had a job. I still have a job, but I had a job, right? I was busy with the job, I was busy with school, I was busy with everything, all the other, because I had a lot of what do they call it? Not priorities, but commitments. I had a lot of commitments that I made that I didn't even work on, because like it was all too much that I honestly just crashed, and I was like, I can't even do it again. Like I couldn't properly interact with people. It wasn't the best. So when I sat down, I think this was the middle of the semester, so I sat down, I was like, Melo, everything is really not it's not doing it's not going. So I was like, okay, minus something from your life so that it can be easier. I threw in my social. That was the first thing, and I'll tell you why. It got stressful. It wasn't really meshing, and I don't think I was the best person I could be. And also the fact that, in case you did not know, I believe in God. I've said it, I think I've mentioned his name several times in the video, but I believe in God. I'm a Christian, and I don't think my light was shining. And I was like, Melo, I felt like I was pushing people away from the kingdom of God. And I was like, Melo, that's not how you talk to people, that's not how you act around people. Even when I think about like things that happen, I'm like, okay, I didn't like that one bad person said to me. I'm like, well, what did you say that made this person start acting this way towards you? You know, sometimes nothing really happened, but like everybody has their own wahala. Let's especially like the parts where like I actually got to talking to people. Let's talk about the fact that I couldn't. Let's talk about the fact that I became me. I stopped talking, I stopped speaking, because imagine being somewhere and having to actively change. Like, I feel like in this video I've changed my accent several times, right? That's normal, I can talk like that. But imagine having to actively change your accent so that you can be understood and heard. And I felt so misunderstood. It was just hard. I just felt misunderstood. I felt unheard. I know colleges operate at night, so that was another thing that hurt my social life, because everybody was up at night talking, doing stuff. I don't look at me. I don't do that. And I don't do that because I get stimulated very easily. That's why, like, I could do one thing for a whole summer. I'm not even exaggerating. Back in the day, I used to go out once a summer and it would be good. I'm like, yeah, that summer was lit. I did one thing with people, you know what I mean? And I get stimulated really easily, and it lasts a long time. So that was also affecting my sleep schedule. Social life, no, it wasn't there. It was a lot, and it was really hard. I'm not going to lie. Like, it just kept getting harder and harder and harder. Like, the confidence I came in was not the confidence that I left like before winter semester with. I was like, I just wanted to talk to people. And I was like, and there's nothing wrong with people, like, you can make people understand it, but sometimes it just got frustrating. I felt really alone, and I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm not even kidding. Be as in this school, not reach there, please, I beg. But I was like, I don't want to be in this school anymore. Obviously, I'm proactive, so I took steps to fix that. I joined clubs. I started going for club meetings. I definitely joined a club that I'm actually doing stuff in the club, so like I'm not forced, because I actually enjoy what I'm doing, but like mentally forcing myself, because in the back of my head I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm part of it, so like I need to be there, you know what I mean? Just so that in my head I continue to be there, because the second I feel like I don't fit in, or I feel misunderstood, I feel like, watch me not come. Me, I don't like stress. Watch me not come. But because like I'm doing something in the club, I'm like, well, get up, go do it, you know what I mean? And I feel like with that it will get better, and it's going to get better. Next up, let's talk about my personal life. Yeah, my personal life also wasn't giving. It got hard. My relationship with God definitely struggled. Yeah, I so wanted a relationship with him, but I felt I don't like. We're not like, I'm not trying to encourage people, I'm just talking about my experience, so I'm not even going to try and go deep in it. But I felt like a bad person, I felt like a bad Christian. I felt like every time I went out, I wasn't shining his light to the world, and I didn't know how to get back there. I didn't know how to dwell in him. I didn't know how to win souls for him. I was really struggling, and even then, like even while I was struggling, I was posting on TikTok, because sometimes the things I post on TikTok, like, follow me on TikTok by the way, MeloD's life. Mind you, I was praying mostly every day. I think definitely reading my Bible verse as much as I could. I was fighting. I was fighting for this relationship with God. I don't know which useless. No, you don't use the same mouth you used to bless to curse. I just remember that. I don't remember what agent of darkness was doing me, but I banded and casted that agent now. Yeah, I banded and casted because I don't know what I was doing. Like, it was not good. Like, I just felt like I felt too righteous, and I felt like a hypocrite. Nobody was even calling me a hypocrite. I just felt like a hypocrite. I felt like just a bad person. I felt like I was not worthy to be. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I'm dipping in more than I actually felt it, like in my words right now, but like it really wasn't good, and I knew it. I was like, no, there's something doing with this relationship that you're having, and you need to fix it. We're definitely on that road, because honestly, but at the same time, God still came through for me, because at the end of the day, he loves his children, and I'm one of them. The truth is that I kept moving and I kept trying, so it wasn't like as bad as I make it sound, you know what I mean? Like, I actually kept trying, I kept getting encouraged. I just wasn't being the person I knew I could be. I wasn't expressing the lessons I've already learned in life. God will continue to give you a test until you pass it. I kept seeing like old patterns that I had before, and I wasn't reacting properly. But then at the same time, I definitely feel like there was growth, because if how do I say it, like back then, if those things happened, I would have acted the way I acted and not cared. But I acted sometimes. First of all, like, I did not always act the way I acted, which was good, but when I did, I felt like the worst person on earth. I definitely felt the guilt, and I feel like guilt means that we're getting better as people, so that was kind of good. I kept saying like I did something really bad. I didn't do anything that bad though. I just knew that I didn't have to behave the way I behaved. Yeah, God really helped me. God really helped me, because I did not want to move. I'm not even joking. Like, some days I'll wake up and I'll be like, again, and I'll just be like, after what happened yesterday, after what happened 2 weeks ago, like, anxiety was true. It joke. I was like on the verge of having a mental breakdown a few times. Not too much, but like I definitely knew I was anxious and stressed, and like things that would happen many times ago. I was like, oh no, they're thinking about me, they think I'm a bad person. Oh my god, like it was not okay, like it was not good. So honestly, some days I would be like, Melo, I look in the mirror, I would say, Melo, if you can go to all your classes today, you don't try. And I would be so proud of myself. Like, I kept going. That's the thing about it. Like, it wasn't all the way bad. I can't say the whole semester was bad, because I kept going, I kept trying, I kept doing it again, because I was like, if I wake up in the morning, that means another chance. And what do you do with chances? You take them. And that's what I did. I took them every single day. It got hard, but I kept going, and I was very proud of myself for getting up and going, completing something and going, standing up and being there. I put a nice one. Why no? Oh yeah, and one thing that was really good at that, I think I kept really good relationship with my best friends, especially like when I was talking to them. I have like 3 really close friends. Oh, 2, I try to talk to them weekly. My third one, like, we talked when we could. So it really helps. It helped lift up my spirits, lift up my mood. Just talking to people that have known you a long time, you know what I mean? When you talk to people that know you a long time, you're like, okay, like, these people know who I am, and I feel like we could grow. Especially like, I think I have really good friends. I'm really good friends, so I'm so happy that I have people that I can actually call friends in my life. And just talking to them was just nice, even if it's just to banter, even if it's just to gist. It was definitely good. So I feel like I definitely did good on those relationships. I even feel like I strengthened them, which is always a good thing. And with my family, like, it was okay, the same relationship. Like, I tried to call them as much as I could. I talked to them, I gave them updates, just talk to them. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, like this happened, you know what I mean? So I thought that was good. And when it comes to personal, we also talk about fitness and health and wellness, and you know, freshman 15, that's very real. I mean, it's real because there's just so much food. There's just so much food, and the food might not be the best. Like honestly, the food in our school is not that bad. I'm not even going to lie, it's actually not bad. It's okay. Like the food was like, when I first, I was like, wow, this food is so good. But when you eat it every day, that's when it starts becoming bad, because it's like, again, this same meal, this same food again. You want me to eat again? It was okay. Like the food was okay, and I ate a lot of it. You see all that stress I was talking about? Every time I was stressed, every time I was sad, every time something popped up, I'm crying. Because we have unlimited meal swipes because I'm a freshman. I thought that we could only eat like 3 or 4 times a day, because I thought we could only swipe once per meal time. So like once for breakfast, once for lunch, once for dinner. No, somebody told me that that's not so. That's what it went down. I just swiping. I'm swiping. I know. Yeah, I ate a lot, and I didn't even know. Like I saw myself adding weight, and that's what, like, I don't have a problem with that. It's just that I felt myself getting unhealthy in the sense that like I couldn't like do things. Like, I was just breathing heavy all the time, and I didn't like that. So like in the sense of like I can see it's affecting my health, not my looks, but my health, and I did not like that. You know what I mean? But it's okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, it matters. We're working on it. It's just I wasn't that devastating. It was just a thing that happened. And on to passion projects. You know what they say in college? Chase everything you want to chase your passions, work on this. Like I said, I overbooked myself. I had a lot of commitments that I didn't even work on properly. That's why, yeah, you guys are gonna see what I did to that in my next video, so stay tuned. Yeah, I started up TikTok again. The reason why I wasn't doing TikTok that much like during 2022 was because of I'm not even going to lie to you. It's because of the phone I had. Every time I would do TikTok, the phone would seize because it was not good. And I just got stressed. And it just stressed me out. So I was like, no. But I actually started up again because I was like, wait, you have an iPad now. Like, you can use your iPad to do TikTok. And I did. I used my iPad to do TikTok, and there was nothing wrong with it because it just worked. I was like, well, like, as long as you're getting out the content, I would just have good lighting, because I'm not going to say the camera quality is not the best, but I had good lighting. Also, I got a new phone, so I've been doing TikTok on that now. That's what I'm actually using to film this video. But I wasn't really working on my hobbies, my digital art, barely. I didn't even have time, because digital art is something I do when I'm bored. So you know when you know you have something to do, so you're not even doing things you enjoy, you're just sitting worrying. Really, I wasn't doing YouTube as effectively as I should have. I'm not going to lie, I don't really know what happened that semester, but it's not happening again. But in lieu of passion projects, when I joined Black World, I don't know why I'm not saying the name of the club like it's a secret. When I joined Black World, I joined on as a video editor, and it was really nice because I got to meet someone and just creative people in general, and I met someone that also really liked video editing, so I was definitely learning a lot from the person. Shout out to you. You know yourself, it's just you. I started learning a lot from them in general, like just the zeal, the ambition, the push, the focus. It made me want to get my life together. So like I was around other motivated beings, and that was very interesting. That was very nice, and I definitely enjoyed that. I'm still enjoying it because I'm still in the club, but it was nice to learn and actually just have something to not just keep me busy, because that's not what it is. Like, it's a like I'm part of a community, even though sometimes a bit awkward, but you know, that's okay. We're battling that useless anxiety that refuses to allow me to talk in front of people because I'm scared that they won't understand what I'm saying. We're battling it. So yeah, that's something that definitely helped me work more on my passion. Well, not for me, but like just learn, because you can always improve. So yeah, those are the 4 sectors of my life. That's how they were affected. Overall, with these points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse. You know, whoever made that up is a genius. That's such a those are just bars. If I had to rate the semester over 10, I would rate it a 5 over 10, because it wasn't good, but it certainly wasn't bad. Like, a lot of good things happened. A lot of good things came from it. definitely just seeing me grow and seeing the fact that I had the ability to grow, because there are lots of good things that happen. I don't think I highlighted them in this video. I think it was all bass boosts that I highlighted, but lots of good things happen. I tried new things for the first time. I tried Starbucks. I started singing a lot more, and I'm so happy that I did, because singing was something I really like doing. I'm not a good singer, I really sing, but I like doing it because you don't have to be a good singer to sing. Don't let anybody deceive you. You can sing if you want to sing, because you can do whatever you want to do. Yeah, period. I ate a lot of, not a lot, but enough Caribbean food. I'm not going to eat a lot of it because Caribbean food is the closest thing I can get to Nigerian food. They're not the same. If Nigerian food and Caribbean food were in the same family, they would be like second cousins. Where I wanted pepper soup, I just wanted pepper soup. I just wanted pepper soup, and I could not get pepper soup, so I just had to be eating jerk chicken and rice and peas, and it was good. It's good, but like it's something I got to cheer myself up or reward myself. Started dancing. I can't dance either. I can't dance at all, but I just started doing it and just practicing. I think I'm going to get better. Yeah, this semester, last semester was definitely a semester. Definitely like 4 or 5 months or something. It was definitely something. It was definitely something that I experienced. I went through. Yeah. Another one. That spring 23 semester that's coming up, because right now we have not started, but it's going to start in a few. That spring 2023 semester, I'm just warning you. I'm warning you. You don't call for me. Because I remember I entered this semester talking about, I can't wait to see what Stony Brook has to I'm not doing that. I'm not, see I've stood up from the bed. I'm not waiting for this semester to come and show me what he has in store for. Because how do I know that what he has in store for me is good? How do I know that I want it? I don't know that. I'm waiting to see what God has placed for me in this spring semester. But as spring semester is coming, me too, I'm coming. I'm ready for you. I am ready for you. And if you know that the devil wants to use you, God forbid the devil uses you. I reject it in your life. The devil will not use you. So do not allow him to use you. Please don't be unfortunate this semester. Do not try me, because this time I'm coming with my army. I'm coming with the Trinity. I'm coming with my angels. You don't stress me. You don't mess with me. You don't do that. That means you do anyhow. I will deal with you. I'm not even joking. I will deal with you. Not me. I won't even deal. I will just sit back and relax. My God will come for you. In fact, let me look into the camera. My God will come for you. You don't do that to me. Spring 2023 semester. Respect yourself. As you're coming at me, you come at me with sense. You know what I mean? Like, as you're coming, you bring one exam. I've studied for it. Assignments, I don't complete them. Because I'm not playing with you this time. I'm not playing with you. You're not gonna stress me. I refuse to give you that power over me. Next semester, I'm gonna win. Do anyhow. And you know why? You wanna know why I know I'm gonna win? Find out in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. But yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. I really appreciate you. You know, I'm coming in with the content, hopefully by God's grace. We're really depending on God here, because everything is by God's grace. But I have it in me to come through. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please stay tuned for the next video. I'll probably be coming up a little bit after this, because I can't wait for you guys to see that. And get ready to see how I'm going to make this year my year, and the steps I've taken so far. Thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you guys for coming with me. I would like to say come with me during my college experience, but I didn't really post that often on this social media. I posted on other social medias, so if you haven't been following me on there, I guess we know the problem. I'm kidding. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. My content is really nice on there. You will definitely enjoy it. I even did vlogmas. I did vlogmas for you guys, even though I didn't do it well, but I did it. Vlogmas. Technically, vlogmas means more vlogs in Spanish, so kind of did that. I posted more vlogs. Yeah. See you guys soon. I'll see you guys in the next video. And you guys, please kindly remember to do the needful. And what are you gonna do? Let me tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna have a blessed day. And you're going to have a blessed day. You're going to have an amazing day. And you're gonna stay unbothered and stay unbothered and stay unbothered and stay unbothered and saved. Unbothered and saved. That's what you say. I hope this for you. Bye bye. Cut to the outro. Bye. In 2022, fall 2022, August of 2022, I became a bona fide student of what's the name of school? That is embarrassing. I can't believe I almost forgot. Ooh. Hold on. Actually, oh my god, should I move it closer? Let me see. So because why do I keep it to my head? You know why it's spinning me? Because I keep doing that. Oh wow.
I'm missing every piece of the puzzle, and I think that I don't need to speak to the only one who sees.